Hi guys, how are you? We will start with an important grammatic topic. First, you have to understand what the definite relative clauses are. A definite relative clause is a part of a sentence that includes more information about a person, an animal, a thing, or a place. And to connect these ideas, you have to use the relative pronouns. And today I'm going to explain you about three of them. The use of who, that, and where. So let's get started. Who, this relative pronouns is used to explain about person. For example, the man who is in this house is my father. Or, this is a boy who is my friend. That. That is used to explain about people, but less formal than the use of who. And also can refer about things or anything. For example, the woman that works with me is very intelligent. Or, look at my car that I bought yesterday. And finally, the use of where. This relative pronoun can refer about place. For example, the hotel where we stayed was not very good. Or, the city where my sister lives is very big.
Another way to improve our English level is by learning vocabulary, so now we are going to learn some words related to relationship. The first one is introduce. This is used to tell what each other's names are to two or more people who haven't met before. Second, stay in touch. This is used when people, by using cell phones or reading, can have continuous communication. Three, we have fall in love. This is used when somebody feels very attracted to someone and begins to love them. Four, we have get back together. This is used when a couple, after having finished a previous relationship, they begin to date again. And finally, we have go on date. This is used especially in romantic relationships where they are meeting as a part of the relationship or to plausibly start a new romantic relationship.
Well, now I want to explain you some phrasal verbs about relationship. The first phrasal verb is break up. This phrasal verb can mean two things. The first is when a romantic relationship ends. For example, Pedro and Maria broke up the last week. And it can also mean to end a meeting or event. For example, the party broke up around midnight because everyone was tired. And now let's talk about cheer up. This is something you say to someone when you want to make them feel happier. For example, if your friend is feeling down, you might say, "Hey, cheer up, things will get better soon." Moving on, we have code on. This means to rely on someone or something. For example, you can always count on me to help with your homework. Now let's look at fall out. This means to have an argument or disagreement with someone. For example, they used to be best friends, but they fell out over something silly. And finally, we have split up. This is very similar to break up and can also mean to end a romantic relationship. For example, I heard that split up after being together for 3 years. But it can also mean to divide into smaller groups. For example, let's split up into teams for the game.
Now, how do you write a conclusion? Hi, my name is Cristina Joy and I will explain you how to make a good conclusion. A conclusion has three parts. The first is restart your thesis. In here, write your thesis from the introduction in a new way to remind the reader of the main argument of the essay. Also, a summary of the paragraphs explaining the essential arguments or findings of your essay. And a hook to release the reader's attention or a sort of sense of curiosity. This can be provide a call of attention, make a prediction, or pose a question for reflection. Finally, a tip. Avoid introducing new ideas or facts in your conclusion. This can be confuse your readers and weaken your argument.